YouTube, team keep it clean. What's going on? It's Saint Graven here with another video. And in this video, we are here to talk about the game that we just finished watching between two other birds. I know you see this bird on my chest right now, but it's not about the Ravens. This is about the Falcons and the Eagles. In a game that started off super slow, toward the end of the second half, really that fourth quarter, they started picking up a lot. They started picking up a whole lot. But anyway, because this is the first game of the season that we're doing this for. This is the first actual game that counts. This is the first regular season game that we're doing the post game for. And this is exciting. This is exciting, man. Yeah, the first half wasn't so exciting, but this is exciting because this is a new season and we're back. We're back. So let me introduce myself because there are going to be some people that are new here, some people that have never been here before. And of course, everybody that usually comes through, I appreciate y'all. So for the new people, I'm Engraven Vids. This is my YouTube channel, Engraven Vids, and I'm a Ravens fan. But on here, we just talk football, period. So no matter whether you're an Eagles fan, you're a Falcons fan, you're a Seahawks fan, you're a Cardinals fan, what other birds are there in the NFL? I can't think of them right now. But either way, welcome to the YouTube channel. Make sure you follow on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. Everything is Engraven Vids. And subscribe to the YouTube channel too. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Everybody that came through, especially so late night, man. Thank y'all for coming through. I appreciate y'all coming through. And I appreciate y'all, man. And make sure you leave a like on the video too. So anyway, getting into this game, we actually should have been doing this video probably about 45 minutes ago. We should have been doing this video probably about 45 minutes ago. The reason I say that is because the game got delayed. The game got delayed for about 45 minutes, about 45 minutes due to the weather. So us Ravens fans, we know all about that. Games getting delayed. We're the away team and the game gets delayed by a while because of the weather and we end up losing. That was the case with the Falcons tonight. But the Falcons, not the fans, but the Falcons, they can't use that as an excuse because the game was delayed for both teams. It was delayed both for the Eagles and it was delayed for the Falcons. It was delayed for both teams. Now, it was a good one. It was a tight one. It was a defensive one. And it surprised me. It surprised me. It surprised me big time because I picked the Falcons to win this game. I was so sure and so confident that the Falcons were going to win this game. Why did I pick them to win this game? Because I'm like, man, these dudes got Matt Ryan. They got Julio Jones. They got Mohamed Sanu. They got Devontae Freeman, Tevin Coleman. They even got Calvin Ridley. And he had been looking good in the preseason. I'm like, these Falcons. I know Eagles defense is nice or whatever. But Falcons offense is just so strong, man. Their offense is just so strong. So I'm like, oh yeah, Falcons got this. I didn't even question it. I was like, Falcons got this thing for sure. I just knew Falcons had it locked up. They were going to come out of this thing. And that offense was going to be too much for the Eagles to handle. It was going to be too much. But it proved to be otherwise. Now, the first half just started out extremely slow. It started off extremely slow. It was ugly. But at the same time, being a Ravens fan, I appreciate the ugly. Because we love defense. But I don't even feel like it was the game in the beginning was ugly because the defense was just so great. I just feel like it was because the offenses were that bad. Now, if we go back, I believe it was in the first quarter when the Falcons win the red zone. First off, shout out to the Falcons. It's like a good shout out and a bad shout out at the same time. Because I was going to say shout out to the offensive coordinator was it their first drive? I believe it was their first drive where they came out, first drive, went for it on fourth down from the goal line. Went for it on fourth down. So when I saw that, I said, okay, go ahead. Come through the Philly and just take over. I love that. I love that aggressiveness. I had loved that. But then something that I hadn't noticed, but thank goodness for Twitter, because Twitter, if you don't notice something while you're watching the game, Twitter will notice it for you. On that same drive where they went for it on fourth down, they went for it back to back to back to back. Well, first, second, third down and goal. I mean, first and goal, second and goal, third and goal, fourth and goal. They went for it. Julio Jones is nowhere to be found. And when I found that out, I'm like, hold up. Yeah, I applaud you for going for it because I love the just how you can walk into somebody else's stadium and command that respect and try to just wipe the energy out of that place. But no Julio. Julio was literally the entire offense for the Falcons tonight. Matt Ryan, this was one of the worst games I've seen from Matt Ryan, man. This was one of the worst games I've seen from Matt Ryan, if not the worst. Was it the worst? No, it wasn't the worst. But I think maybe his first playoff game might have been the worst. But regular season, this might have been the worst. I'm sure Falcons fans can name some other stuff that's been worse than this, but this was bad. This was bad. This was bad. Bad. The Falcons defense, they were doing their thing. They were doing their thing. And they were holding them. They were stopping the Eagles over and over and over and over and over. And the Eagles offense couldn't do anything. But then the Falcons defense, they started losing guys. They lost Neal. They lost cornerback. No, Desmond Trufant. They lost him for a little bit. And it was the penalties. The penalties. They I don't believe they called the one. I don't believe they called the helmet penalty in this game. I don't think they called that. But they were calling a lot of other questionable stuff. And it was ugly. It was ugly. It was so ugly. Now, and y'all make sure y'all leave a like on the video. Hell, we got 120 people up in here right now, but only 14 likes. Y'all click that thumbs up button. Now with the Falcons. And you know what? Let's go back. Let's flip it to the Eagles real quick. Flip it to the Eagles. The Falcons were putting pressure on the Eagles. They were putting pressure on them. For the longest, more so in the first half, Eagles running game couldn't get going. For the longest, throughout the entire game, their passing game really ain't get going. Zach Ertz, what did he have? Like 2.5 drops? I can't really call the one that, not Ricardo Allen. I believe it was 27 on the Falcons. He broke it up. I forgot what his name is, but Zach Ertz had 2 drops. And then he had 4 drops. Oh, excuse me. I thought he just had 2.5 because I couldn't really count that third one because number 27 on the Falcons broke it up. But I know he had 2 drops for sure. Would I like to see Nada back in the Ravens uniform? No, not at all. Hey, appreciate that, QC. Thank you for that donation, man. But he just kept dropping. He did make some catches now. So let's not forget that. He did make some catches, but he sure is making some drops. Go Derek. Go Derek, whatever you say his name, the rookie. Nick Foles, he did hit him in the back of the end zone, or sort of to the side of the end zone on a touchdown, or what would have been a touchdown, but he just couldn't get both feet in. And the defender did a good job of sort of boxing him out. So that was a good play by the Falcons defender. And now the interception that Deion Jones caught, was that off of Zach Ertz? Because I know the Falcons safety came in and hit the tight end. Was that Zach Ertz who that play was on too? Or was that somebody else? Because I don't remember exactly who that was on. Hey, what's up, Joseph? Appreciate you. If you're new here, appreciate you. Thank you. Oh, Go Derek. Wait, what the name? Because I'm tired of saying this dude's name wrong. Go Derek or Go Dirt? I feel like it's Go Derek. I feel like it got a little accent to it. It got a little tang to it. Go Derek? Go Derek? Hey, appreciate that, Juan. Is it like you got to go there? Or, you got to go Dirt. Okay, like Joe Dirt. Go Dirt, Joe Dirt, go Dirt. Oh, Goddard. Now, okay, y'all just changed. Y'all saying everything now. The T is silent. Okay, go Dirt or go there. Go Goddard. Okay, even better. God, I still been saying it wrong. I'm sitting up here trying to correct myself, and I'm still saying it wrong. That's why I appreciate y'all, man. And appreciate that a lot, Juan. Thank you, man. Goddard. Thank you. See, this is why I love y'all, man. This is why I love y'all, because I be saying I'll kill somebody's name. I will murder somebody's name, man. So appreciate y'all. Real quick, I know Football game is 4 quarters. Well, let me put down one hand because that's 8. A football game is 4 quarters. It's 4 quarters. A football game is 4 quarters. So, one play can't, or it can change the game, but one play doesn't necessarily control the entire outcome of the game necessarily, but it can have such a big impact. It can have such a big impact. And it was, this may have been the worst non-overturned challenge that I've ever seen, ever since I've been watching football. This may have been the worst non-overturned challenge that I've ever seen in this game. It was ugly. The Julio Jones pass that was going to go for like 52 yards, I think, that was a catch for sure. That was a catch for sure. That was a catch. Whether you were a Falcons fan, whether you're an Eagles fan, even if you were Saints or Panthers or Bucks fan, even if you were a Patriots fan, you know that was a catch. Even if you were a Packers fan, if you were a Cowboys fan, y'all definitely know that was a catch from the whole Dez thing. But that was a catch. That was a catch. It was clear as day. There was no debate in that. Yeah, and when I saw it live, I'm like, okay, that's a catch. But then the refs were like incomplete. So I said, okay, let me see what these refs are talking about. So they showed the replay, and yeah, Julio bobbled it at first, but when he got control of it, he was still way in bounds. The ball was right here on his chest, and he was in bounds. So I'm like, how can y'all possibly rule that not a catch? Now, back to what I was saying before with how, yes, I know that not one game doesn't change one play doesn't necessarily change the outcome of the game, but it can have a huge impact. And that play had a huge impact, man. How can you get that wrong? How? And there were a lot of calls against the Falcons. There was one on Grady Jarrett. I think it was roughing a pass, and I'm like, what? Come on, man. I don't care for either one of these two teams, but come on, man. I know a lot of these penalties are put in place so the refs can have a little more control of the games or whatever. I know that. It's a business, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But what? Come on, man. It was just ugly. There was one pass interference. I think it was on Trufant, and I was like, what? What are you talking about? It was so ugly. Now, yeah, I know you're saying you don't feel sorry. I know you're probably an Eagles fan, or you must be a Saints or Panthers or Bucks fan. I really think this should have been Falcons' game. I know some Eagles fans are going to get all upset. Oh, Ingraven, what are you talking about? You don't know what you're talking about. Eagles won, blah, 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 blah. This should have been Falcons' game. Yeah, congratulations on the Eagles on getting the win. That 52-yard catch, man. That 52-yard catch, or however many yards it was supposed to be, that was a catch. Would have put them in field goal range, and it would have changed a lot that went on in the game. But it is what it is, man. This is part of the NFL, man. And it would have been a 52-yard catch. Appreciate that, man. But yeah, I see a lot of people talking about, oh yeah, Falcons, they look sorry this year. They don't look good this year now. They look this, they look that. Y'all, relax, man. It's one game. Along with the Eagles too. Eagles ain't look the best in the world either. But relax. It's one game. It is one game. No Super Bowl, no playoffs, no season was all determined in one game. And that's if you lost the first game or you won the first game. So for everybody tripping about either team, it's just, hey, appreciate that, Masterio. Say, looking forward to our season. You think our Ravens can win a division this year? I don't have them win a division right now. I think that's still Steelers, but we'll see how that goes. But one game doesn't determine the entire season. So, nah, I didn't know. I didn't say Falcons look good. I said for everybody saying that the Falcons didn't look good or the Falcons are not going to look good this season, they look so bad. They're going to look so bad this whole season. And for the same people saying it about the Eagles, it's literally one game. It's been one game. That's it. It's just one game. It's one game. So it's to be determined, man. Ronaldo said penalties on both sides. The refs are rookies. They were bad, man. They were bad. It's always the new fans that overreact after the game opener. Yeah, that's true, man. That's true. And you know what? I can't even know. No, I take that back. I can't even just say it's the new fans. It's a lot of us because a lot of us have been so anxious to just see some football, man. We've been so anxious for football, especially for those guys who were in the playoffs, because their teams actually got to move past 16 games. Must be nice. We haven't been there in over 3 years, so enjoy. But anyway, um, it's just you get so anxious and you get so excited to finally see real football, especially if you're a Falcons or Eagles fan, and you can just overreactions are going to happen in the first game. I mean, it happens in preseason and it definitely happens in the regular season. Overreactions are going to happen. But y'all got to remember, it ain't over till it's over. It ain't over till it's over. It ain't over till it's over. So the season is not one game long. The season is not 4 quarters long. The season is 16 games. And you obviously hope your team ends up playing in 20. Or is it 21? No, 20. Wild card, division, conference, Super Bowl. Yeah. So 20. So yeah, man. Falcons fans, it's one game. Eagles fans, so for Falcons fans, don't overreact and be like, oh man, our team's going to suck now, our offense going to suck now. I know a lot of y'all don't like Steve Sarkison. A lot of y'all don't like your offensive coordinator, and that I know. That I am 1,000% sure of. I know a lot of y'all don't like your offensive coordinator. I already know that. But at the same time, don't trip yet, man. If this like the fourth game or something, maybe even the third game, but if it's the fourth game and your offense still looking like that, okay, trip then. Then you can flip out. No, Calvin really didn't do anything. And for Eagles fans, I wouldn't overreact. Even though Eagles fans, they know the team didn't look good tonight. But at the same time, I wouldn't overreact and be like, oh yeah, we got it. Oh yeah, repeat. Our team they locking everybody down. We locked the Falcons down. We locking everybody down. Now, while their defense is good, and they did their thing tonight, but don't overreact to that either. Because the overreactions can go both ways. They can go both ways, whether you win or whether you lose. So, either way, man. Either way. Mystery Man said Eagles fans always overreact. Who won? The Eagles won. And it's crazy how the game ended, too. It ended the exact same way that the playoff game ended this past season. It ended the exact same way that the playoff game ended last season. Y'all make sure y'all leave a like on the video, too. There's 230 people up in here right now. Y'all make sure y'all click the thumbs up button. And follow on Twitter, too. The Twitter is Ingraven Viz, just like the YouTube channel. The Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, all that good stuff. It's Ingraven Viz. But, yeah, it's a 16-game season, man. But, yeah, both teams obviously got work to do. But both teams, how can I explain this the best? With this game, not every single game is going to be the same. Not every single game is going to be the same. There are going to be some games where, like these, where it's super defensive. You're not going to get that many points. Then there are going to be other games where it's all this offensive explosion. You're like, wow, man. Wow, why can't we do this every week? So, you just never know. You obviously just hope your team comes out on top with the win. So, either way, man. The Foiler Live said, all this game proved is that you can probably win game 1 if your starters play in the preseason. They did say, oh, Matt Ryan and Julio Jones, they haven't played together this preseason. Now, while that could be true, does that really have any bearing on how this game turned out? I don't think so. But either way, man, it is what it is. But yeah, The injuries. Oh, somebody was mentioning, I think it was my boy Solansky. I think he was mentioning about the injuries. The injuries was his concern in this game. And again, that it's gonna happen every game. It's always gonna be somebody hurt. I mean, it's football. It's football. And as much as they try to make the game safer, it's not a safe game. It's not a safe game. It will never be a safe game. It's a very physical contact sport. It's very violent. Oh, it was AK. My fault. It was AK. My apologies. We played the Bills week 1. Ravens played the Bills week 1. It's never going to be a safe game. So for anybody that think, oh yeah, NFL's making the game safer, it's never going to be a safe game. Ever. Ever. So can we put the Julio is better than Odell arguments to bed now? No, I mean it's close. I still say DeAndre Hopkins number 1, only because of what he does with like 50,000 different guys at quarterback. Because he gets it done with anybody at quarterback. It does not matter who. DeAndre gets it done. And yeah, Odell's a beast. Julio's a beast. Those guys are great at what they do. But I still put DeAndre Hopkins over AB too. And he's a beast as well. What's up, Isco? So yeah, all those guys, I mean, and everybody can obviously have their reasons for why they put different guys at number 1. Some people get extra sensitive over the topic. Me, I don't really care. I don't really care. There's always somebody, engraving DeAndre Hopkins isn't number 1. This guy is better than him. I don't care. Everybody got an opinion. You got yours, I got mine. That's it. We can agree to disagree. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay. But I go with DeAndre Hopkins for number 1. Oh, good question, Dylan. He said, but do you put Hopkins over Brashard Perryman? Now I might have to change my number 1 receiver thing. So thank you for bringing that up, Dylan. Glock said that's not, see, Glock's getting into his feeling because Glock's a Giants fan. So Glock is going to ride for his boy Odell. He's going to ride for his boy Odell, which is not a problem because he's a Giants fan. That's expected. That's fine. That's fine. What my boy Glock said. He said, that's not fair. Odell only had 1 quarterback and Eli never gets hurt. So to say he wouldn't ball with a new quarterback, we will have to wait till Eli retires. We will. We will. And again, Odell is nice. He's nice, so don't beat me up, Glocks. Odell is nice. I like Odell. I wish he could be a Raven. But I'm still going with DeAndre Hopkins. Please, don't beat me up. Please, don't beat me up. But anyway, appreciate you. Appreciate y'all coming through, man. Appreciate y'all coming through. How'd I feel about the Le'Veon Bell? Oh, we did a video on that earlier today. So yeah, we did a video, a full 14-minute video. So you can check that out, man. Ravens will be good if they stay healthy. What coaches are getting fired? It's way too, man. Y'all asking some questions, some crazy questions. It's not even 4 week. We didn't even get through a 4 week 1. We didn't even get through half of week 1. We didn't even get through a quarter of week 1 yet. Y'all talking about what coaches are gonna get fired? Whoa. Slow down there. Will the Eagles do the same trick play when the running back throws the ball to the receiver and the wide receiver throws the ball? Oh, the Philly special? Man, I'm so tired of hearing about that. I know even Eagles fans got to be tired of hearing about that. Philly, you know what? No, they ain't. They not, because they fresh off a Super Bowl. They fresh off a Super Bowl. He said Aguilar was the best quarterback in the game. You might be right. But they fresh off a Super Bowl. So, I mean, you're the Super Bowl champions for a year. Nobody can take that away from you. Really forever, because you just got a Super Bowl. Your Super Bowl is fresh. It's fresh. Even if the Philadelphia Eagles don't win the Super Bowl this year, they won it last year. So they are fresh champions. Nobody can take that away from them. If somebody says, man, y'all Eagles suck. Y'all, man, last year was a fluke. Man, y'all had one good season, blah, blah, blah. They can say, hey, we got a Lombardi trophy. When the last time your team got one? That's it. That's it. That's all they got to do. That's all they got to say. That's all they got to say. They literally don't have anything else to say. They don't need to say anything else. Michael said, did Calvin really even play? Yeah, I was expecting him to do some stuff this game. I was looking forward to seeing him. He didn't do anything. He didn't do anything. He said, bruh, Ravens have no offensive weapons. They do. They do. Especially Alex Collins. Best offensive weapon is Alex Collins. If you don't know who Alex Collins is, you'll know him this year. You'll know him this year. He did his thing last year, but a lot of people still not familiar with Alex Collins, which is a good thing. I'm glad. Because I don't want him to get overhyped. I don't want people to get on his bandwagon or anything like that, so that's fine, man. That's fine. What's up, Lenino? What's good and great? We're going to Super Bowl. Alex Collins is a dog. He is, man. Tyler said those penalties tonight were out of control. Pretty much every punt, there was a flag. Pretty much every play, there was a flag. That game was so up. Those penalties, man. At one point, there was one point. What's up, Ibram? There was one point where I think it was more so in the beginning of the game, where it seemed like the commercials that they were play, like the game was moving fast, and maybe they were trying to speed it up because they did have that delay. But they weren't hardly playing any commercials. Even when they would punt the ball, they would go to like one commercial break and come right back. Even when there would be a turnover or a replay, a timeout, whatever it was, they would go to commercial and come right back. And I'm like, man, that's what's up. Just a dude from Carson said, no offense, I like your content, but Alex Collins ain't nothing, my brother. That's fine. Again, everybody is entitled to their own opinion. Everybody's entitled. That's fine. And I hate when people say, I hate it. Whether it's this channel, whether it's another channel, when people, just because you disagree with what the person whose videos you're watching is saying, it doesn't mean you have to be like, you don't have to say, oh, I like your content, but you can disagree. It's fine. You can disagree. I'm not gonna get offended if you disagree. You ain't gotta say that. And don't think I'm trying to pick on you, but I'm just using that as an example. You don't have to explain yourself and be like, oh, I like your channel, but I don't agree with what you're saying. I like your channel, but I think that's wrong. Just tell me it's wrong, or just tell me you don't think it's right. I don't take a. You don't got to say that. You ain't got to be like, oh, I like your channel, but just tell me you think Alex Collins is a bum. That's fine. I'm not mad. I love Jalen Ramsey. Jalen Ramsey called Flacco. He said Flacco sucks. You think I got mad? No. But at the same time, Jalen Ramsey don't watch this channel. So different scenario. So that obviously don't. But again, if you disagree with anything I say, that's fine. That is fine. I don't take offense to that at all. Trust me, I don't. Oh, Juan said, hey, Mike Wallace really helped the Eagles. Oof. I saw Mike Wallace, and something that Glocks, you a fool, man. He said, I like your channel, but I don't like your Ravens. They are thugs. Get out of here, man. JV said, Alex Collins is nothing. How so? This guy could have rushed for 1,000 yards last season if he was pulled from the practice squad early in the year. I like your channel, but it's Blackman, not Black. Oh, there we go, Blackman. See, I always mess it up, man. I mess it up every single time, man. Do you think we can put Josh Gordon in the best wide receiver conversation? Ooh, that's a tough one, man. That's a tough one. Because he is a beast. But all he got to do is stay on the field. All he got to do is stay on the field. If he stays on the field, he got all the shot in the world. All he got to do is stay. He gets the mental game down. He gets the mental part down. And mental health, I think he might struggle with mental health. I'm not 100% sure. But I know mental health ain't no joke. I know people who got mental health issues, and it is no joke. So if that's something that he struggles with, then that could be something that he carries his entire life. So that can always be a part of him, and it can always mess with his career, his feelings, his livelihood, just everything. Just everything. So if he is going through that, I do feel for the guy, man. I do feel for the guy. So I don't know if he is for sure or not, but if he is, then that can definitely weigh heavy on him. But if he could stay on the field and be just mentally right, then yeah, he got a chance. He got as good as a chance as anybody, man. So, correction. The game is proof that all QBs struggle with one targets and a suspect O-line. Flacco and Ryan. Well, yeah, hey, I really, like I said earlier, man, I thought that Falcons offense was going to come out firing. I'm like, Matt Ryan got all these weapons. He got so many weapons. Julio, Mohamed Sanu, Calvin Ridley, Is Austin Hooper hurt or something? What's wrong with him? I ain't see him. And Toy Lolo, what happened to him? And also Devontae Freeman and Tevin Cole. I'm like, man, they got all these weapons. What's up? They going off. But they didn't. Hooper did play? Oh, I ain't even know. I ain't even know. Appreciate that, Wetson. I ain't even know. LeBron James said Austin Hooper sucks. That's why. But remember, Kyle Shanahan is not there anymore. Oh, well, yeah, that was the offensive coordinator when they broke the record for, I think, most points scored. Most touchdowns scored in the season. He went off. Oh, Hooper dropped balls. That's why you ain't see him? Oh, okay. Well, appreciate that. I ain't know. Where would A.J. Green rank among the best receivers in the game? He's up there. He's really good. He's really good. He said Falcons didn't play their starters in the preseason, right? I'm not 100% sure about that. Flacco clutch, but Matt Ryan ain't. Ryan can play better, though. It's actually tough to tell who's better. That's forever going to be an argument. Because with Flacco, of course, you look at numbers, automatically you're going to say Matt Ryan is better. That's fine. Who's had the better career? I'm gonna go with Flacco automatic. Not only because I'm a Ravens fan, or not because I'm a Ravens fan, but because of the Super Bowl. Because of the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl, it trumps everything. It trumps, maybe one day, Ibrahim, who knows? But what's up, Rick? The Super Bowl trumps everything. It trumps everything. Regular season MVP, offensive player of the year, defensive player of the year, even Hall of Fame. If I was a player, engraving. In your career, would you rather get a Super Bowl ring or make it to the Hall of Fame? Super Bowl ring all day, man. Because that Super Bowl Hall of Fame sets you apart, but Super Bowl ring puts you in history forever. And yes, the Hall of Fame does that too, but Super Bowl ring that's when your team came together that year and y'all were the best of the best. And y'all were the only team that won. There's only one Super Bowl winner. It's only one team that wins the Super Bowl. I made it look like 11, so I'm going to just put one hand up. It's only one team that wins the Super Bowl. What's going on, Raider Matt? It's only one team that wins the Super Bowl. Hall of Fame, it can be like guys from like 5, 6, 7 different teams. But a Super Bowl, it's one team. It's not 2, it's not 3, it's not 4. It's one. That's it. So that's why Wetson said to me Hall of Fame because you could have been a bum and was in a championship team that won. That's true. You could have been a bum, but you got your Super Bowl ring. Your team made it to the top of the top. And even if you were a bum on a Super Bowl team, you must not have been that bummy because you're not on a practice squad. You are not a free agent. You are not somewhere clearing waivers. You're on the team. So you couldn't be that much of a bum because you're still on the team. So yeah, still Super Bowl over everything. Super Bowl over everything. Everything. So that's why I say Flacco's had the better career. Now, statistically, it's Matt Ryan, without a doubt. Without a doubt. It's Matt Ryan. And I don't even think it's even close. Maybe by total yards or something. I don't even think that's even that close. You could be the kicker that missed every field goal and extra point, but still won and got a. You could be. You could be. But hey, you kicked enough field goals to make it to the, or kicked enough kickoffs to make it to the Super Bowl. So you had an impact. So yeah, man, everybody counts, man. I love how there's no one saying that D was great. It's not always the coach's fault. Well, both teams' defense played pretty good, man. But they'll more so for the Falcons, because Falcons, I feel like for Eagles, I didn't expect their offense to go off. So that's why I've been more critical of Falcons offense than Eagles offense, because I didn't expect anything from the Eagles offense. I did not expect anything from their offense at all. But for the Falcons offense, I expected them to be putting on a show tonight. I expected them to be just going off. And Julio was doing his thing, but you look for anybody else. I mean, Tevin Coleman had a nice screen pass thrown to him and a nice catch, and the yards after the catch on that screen, but Devontae Freeman broke for like a couple good runs or whatever, but they ain't really do too much of anything. They ain't do too much of anything. So, excuse me. That was that. But Anyway, appreciate y'all, man. Thank you. The new people that's here, appreciate y'all. The old people that's here, thank y'all too. Everybody, man. This is Team Keep It Clean. Thank you there. Team Keep It Clean. For anybody that's new here, we keep all the comments clean. We don't do no cursing. We don't talk bad about one another. We just come through and we come through and chill. That's it. Come through and chill. No matter what team you a fan of, no matter who you like, who you dislike, we just come through and chill, and that's it. That's it. Simple. It ain't nothing crazy, nothing, no details, anything like that. It ain't a bunch of. We just come through and chill, and that's it. Hazari, I know you're trying to troll right now. I see what you. I know you know how I feel about Kenneth Dixon. I know you know. I know you know. But yeah, man, we just come through and chill. We just talk football too, man. We talk football. So if you like football, again, no matter what. I don't know why my phone likes to do that sometimes. But either way, I'm getting off of here now. So appreciate y'all. Again, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Turn your notifications on. Follow on Twitter so you never miss not one video. Because on here, for those people that are new here, we talk a lot about everything going on in football. We talk Ravens. We just talk NFL, period. Anything going on, any trades, any signings, any cuts, any injuries, any type of NFL news, especially Ravens though. And then we play Madden too, and we just chill. We got vlogs on here. I mean, go look up and down the channel, and you can get a feel for what we do on here. But the most important thing we do on here is just vibe. Everybody vibes. We chill with each other, so we appreciate each other. So I got a lot of love for y'all. So thank you. Again, we out. I will see y'all tomorrow morning. And it's almost time for Baltimore. Anyway, appreciate it, man. Team Keep It Clean. We gone, man. We out.